College hoops now. Game number 2. Live odds, sportsbookreview.com. Wisconsin and Indiana. Indiana won, 140 the total. Home and home classics last year. Indiana was laying 7.5. They won by 1. Wisconsin was getting 1.5. They won by 3 in overtime. Look at this. The dog is 8-1 ATS. Last 9 in this series. The only favorite to cover came by half a point. Now, what is going on? Remember, we liked Indiana at home against North Carolina. They had the big win there. After that, they lost on a neutral to Butler. They got beat at home by Nebraska, and they lost to Louisville.
You know, they've had some struggles of late when it comes to shooting. They've been outshot. They haven't really been outplayed. You know, they were +9 in field goal attempts, +12 in free throw attempts, +15 on the boards in that Nebraska-Louisville combination, losing those 2 games, again, by 19 points overall and by 30 points against the point spread. James Blackman, one of the many slumping shooters, just 7 of 22 from the floor in those games. Though Tom Crean's got a pretty good defense this year. They're number 23 in the nation guarding the three-point line. But in those 2 losses to the Huskers and the Cardinal, they allowed 17 from 37 on triples. That, of course, problematic for the Indiana Pacers. So I'm not convinced that Indiana this is not a fall-apart situation, but you know, not a team that I'm worried about in the slightest. And, of course, when you talk about the history of the underdog in the series, Hoosiers only laying 1 here. It's not like it's one of these situations. The winner is going to cover the point spread. But this Wisconsin team they're facing, I like this team a lot, Paulie. I really do. Well, yeah, what's not to like? All 5 starters back from last year. They've been around the block a few times. You throw up this graphic. Look at the career starts. 73, 89, 49, 48, and 49 as well. And Happ was the Big Ten Freshman of the Year. He's already experienced. Typical Wisconsin. They can shoot and handle the ball, and they're also tough around the basket. I know you like Hayes. Yeah, I sure do. Nigel Hayes is a monster in the low post. But not just Hayes. You know, as Brown and Happ are also tough players, tough around the basket. Wisconsin doesn't give anything away, and we can expect this to be a tight game. This is no blowout city. But I like the mettle of this senior-laden Wisconsin team. I think they will make you money on the road throughout the course of the Big Ten campaign. We'll get back to this game when it comes to Play of the Day.
That's right, the 8th annual SBR Forum Bash will be held at the breathtaking all-inclusive Hard Rock Hotel in Punta Cana on Super Bowl weekend. Join Natalie Rydstrom and the Odds Couple as they mingle with SBR pros and have fun under the sun. Stay tuned for video coverage of Bash activities, including a $5,000 poker tournament sponsored by uwager.eu. Only on SBR, your sportsbook authority since 1999.